Dexter Resurrection is just around the corner, and the biggest question on everyone's mind is simple: who is coming back? When New Blood first aired, we were introduced to a whole new cast of characters, aside from Deborah showing up as a ghost and Batista's brief cameo at the end. But most of the original cast was nowhere to be found. But now that Dexter is alive and living in a huge city, fans are wondering, could any of the classic characters return for Resurrection? Now, according to showrunner Clyde Phillips, he hopes that this show will last for several more seasons, and if that's the case, it only makes sense to bring back familiar faces. And honestly, I couldn't agree more, so grab some popcorn, sit back, and let's take a deep dive into the clues and possible hints that Dexter Resurrection cast may have left behind. Whether it's subtle Easter eggs or bold signs that certain characters are making a comeback. And who better to start with than the man, the myth, the legend himself, Sergeant James Stokes. According to a recent article by Dexter Daily, one of the most trusted sources when it comes to all things of Dexter, there's a strong clue that Stokes might actually return. They confirmed that this photo right here is indeed James Stokes. Now, let me explain. If you only caught the teaser trailer through Showtime's official Dexter accounts on social media, you probably missed a key detail. Those versions are edited for mobile viewing, cropped and resized, which means crucial elements from the full cinematic shot were cut out. But if you watch the complete version on YouTube in its original 21:9 widescreen format, and if you were paying close attention, you might have noticed a stunning Easter egg. At the 12-second mark, Dexter Morgan appears inside the clinic, dressed in a hospital gown as if he's undergoing a medical checkup. It's not just a random gesture, it's the unmistakable two-finger "I'm watching you" sign from the original show. This is a powerful flashback for longtime fans of the series, and if I haven't made it clear enough in my past videos, I absolutely love James Stokes. He's easily in my top 3 characters in the entire series, and no, he's not number 2 or 3. Now, as most of you know, Eric King, the actor who played James Stokes, never actually returned to the franchise after his death in season 2, not even as a ghost, which is pretty rare considering almost every major character who died eventually showed up in Dexter's mind, except Stokes. So with Resurrection on the way, I'm calling it now. Stokes is coming back, likely as a ghost, and I would even bet on it. Now let's talk about another familiar face: Joey Quinn. So during the press tour for Dexter Original Sin, a few of the old cast members did interviews, including C.S. Lee, who played Masuka, and Desmond Harrington, who played Joey Quinn. And when Desmond was asked if he'd appear in Dexter Resurrection, he gave us a suspiciously vague answer.
Now, with Resurrection on the horizon, can we expect Quinn to make an appearance?
I will not say a f***ing word.
Jesus Christ.
I'm joking.
No, but really?
No, I would never tell anybody if I was...
So you are?
I'm not going to say a word.
He said, "I will not say a freaking word," and that's not just a simple no. If anything, that kind of answer sounds like someone trying not to spoil something big. And it even gets more interesting. If you check out the credits in the Dexter Resurrection 2025 CCXP panel video from the official Dexter account on the Paramount Plus YouTube channel, you'll see something wild. Listed under, starring, are some of the huge names: Julie Benz, who played Rita, Eric King, Stokes, Michael C. Hall, as we all know, Dexter, C.S. Lee, Masuka, Desmond Harrington, Quinn, and just so much more. Now think about it like this. Michael C. Hall is already confirmed, right? I mean, he's the star of the show. It's called Dexter Resurrection. So why would they include unconfirmed characters next to him in the quote-unquote starring section if they weren't actually returning? Like, it doesn't make any sense unless they are returning. Now that kind of placement, especially on an official channel, like, guys, this isn't just, me making a video about it or some random channel making a video about it. That came from the official account. It just feels like a major hint. So yeah, it may not be confirmed on paper, but let's be real, a lot of movies and TV shows usually avoid confirming character returns ahead of time to prevent spoilers. But one of the best ways to build hype is to drop subtle hints without ever fully confirming anything. It gets fans talking, speculating, and most importantly, it will get them to watch the show. And at the end of the day, that's all it's about, watching the show, getting you to watch the show. Now, this is one of the oldest tricks in Hollywood. Tease enough just to create enough buzz, but save the big reveals for when the episodes actually air. So honestly, I wouldn't be shocked at all if we end up with seeing almost the entire original cast back in Dexter Resurrection, whether it's just ghosts in flashbacks or somehow alive. And also, one major character who is completely confirmed to return in Dexter Resurrection is none other than Brian Moser, played by our glorious actor Christian Camargo. And honestly, Christian couldn't even help himself. He basically leaked his own return. I mean, maybe it was staged and maybe it was planned, but I don't know. He literally posted a TikTok from the set of Dexter Resurrection showing off the exact outfit Brian wore in season 1. You know, the iconic red button-up shirt over a white tank top. And seeing him back in that same wardrobe is about as close to a confirmation as it gets. Unless Camargo is pulling like a massive stunt and baiting us, which kind of seems very unlikely, and I don't know why he would do that, but it's safe to say that Brian Moser is back, and obviously he's going to be returning as a ghost because he's dead. And with how much fans love this character, I wouldn't be surprised if he gets a good chunk of screen time. And let's be real, Brian Moser is easily one of the most liked and fascinating characters in the show because he literally is Dexter's brother. And it doesn't just stop with Brian. Other major characters from Dexter's past are also set to return, including the Trinity Killer and Miguel Prado. That's right. Two of the most iconic and intense characters in the series are listed on the official IMDb page for Dexter Resurrection. Now, while IMDb doesn't sometimes always show the exact number of episodes a character will appear in before the show airs, the fact that they're already listed is a strong sign. It could be for a brief cameo, a single flashback, or something, I don't know, anything. And let's be honest, Trinity, played by John Lithgow, is widely considered one of the greatest villains in TV history, or just in Dexter. And Miguel Prado, played by Jimmy Smits, had one of the most complex relations with Dexter. Bringing them back, even just for a simple moment, even just for an episode, adds serious weight to the show. And all of this pointing toward Dexter Resurrection being absolutely loaded with returning characters between the IMDb listing, leaked set footage, and vague interviews, it's clear the creative team is pulling out all of the stops. That this isn't just your normal sequel, it's shaping up to be a reunion of the characters. So what does all of this tell us? From the hints about James Stokes possibly returning, to Desmond Harrington being secretive about Joey Quinn, to Christian Camargo practically confirming that Brian Moser is coming back, it's pretty clear that Dexter Resurrection isn't just continuing the story, it's bringing the past back with it. And as I already said in the beginning, with showrunner Clyde Phillips planning for multiple seasons, this could just be the beginning of something huge. Whether these characters appear as ghosts, flashbacks, or maybe even alive, one thing's for sure, the cast is getting packed and the hype, it's real. So get ready, my beautiful Dexter fans. If all these clues are right, Resurrection won't just bring Dexter back, it's bringing the whole world of the original show back with him. So let me know in the comments who you think is returning and who you're most excited to see.